say any more than I have to, if that.
Sorry to disappoint you all. I do have to talk to explain what happens next in Google Analytics. So we've gone into Google Analytics and we've taken one of the sites that I work with, and we've taken a week's worth of traffic, which is 710 visits, and we're going to explain kind of left to right what you're measuring and what Google Analytics tracks for you. A real quick word, Google Analytics is always going to be less accurate than your server logs. If you can read your server logs and compare your server logs to Google Analytics, that would be a good thing to do. Google Analytics does provide more in-depth information and more, it's got a bias towards getting people to do stuff, but your server logs are always going to be a little more accurate because it doesn't require a script to run, it doesn't require everything to be perfect to happen, and so always pay attention to your server logs as well. Look at your server logs once a month to make sure that there's nothing wildly divergent and to confirm that Google Analytics is more or less working for you. Alright, so we're looking at OC Real Estate Blog here, and that's a site that we run for an Orange County realtor in California, and we're going to hit View Report in just a minute. But that's this is the analytics number, the ID number that you cut and paste into Juiced's thing. You cut and paste the full script into the thesis. For those of us fortunate enough to be using the thesis framework like this blog is, you cut and paste that script that we showed you last time. We've got a status. This just confirms that it's up and running. Visits, average time on site, bounce rate. here's your bounce rate. Anything under 80% is pretty good, is really good. Anything under 70% is utterly excellent. And this is kind of bordering on utterly excellent. And that's, you know, real estate search blogs that are run right have some built-in advantages, because you've got people that are actually looking for specific information in your area. So we've got a percentage change, and that'll either be up or down. From week to week, this is down 13%. I don't get too worried about that as long as the gross hits are going up. And you also remember that it's December, so it's not really the prime season for people to be searching for real estate, so that's pretty much as expected. All right, so let's hit view report and learn a little bit more. And you can, by the way, you can add users right here if you ever want to add and share data with other people on your team. All right, so we've got a dashboard with 7 days. You know how things are happening, and you know, as expected, it goes down a little bit on Saturday and Sunday. It goes up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All that is as expected. We have, you know, the gross data here: 1.64 pages per visit, 71% bounce rate, 120 time on site, 80% roughly new visits. Search engines here. Now, we don't care about what percentage of our traffic comes from search engines. We just want to make sure that this gross number goes up. So, you know, we know the big picture. Most of the traffic that this site gets is from doing good work in the search engines, which is pretty cool. And 30% of it is from referring sites. We'll get into that in just a minute. So let's go to view report on the traffic sources. All right. Let's look here. So we've got where the traffic is coming from, the keywords that people searched for, and let's go to view full report here. Show you everywhere that this traffic is coming in from. Ask Organic, Google Referral, search Roadrunner.com, which is fascinating to me. Let's go to see all of this stuff. Housebubble.com. We just want to look and see what is happening here, and we see, you know, Flat Rate Web Jobs is our site. Somebody clicked through from our site to there because we run, you know, we try to promote our customers a little bit. All right, let's go back. Let's look at the keywords here. Now, your keywords are going to give you the action items and the stuff that you have some control over. So let's look, and what we're looking for is people that are really engaging and interacting with the site on a regular basis. So we're looking for the visits, things that are bringing us visits we want to do more of in most cases, if the keyword is relevant. Orange County Real Estate Blog might be just realtors or reporters looking for Orange County bloggers. It doesn't really do us a whole lot of good, that search. But Canyon Villas, Alyssa Viejo, does do us a lot of good, or some good. So that's got 5 visits, and that's got 2.6 people, you know, pages per visit, and it's 80% is new visits, which is pretty cool. And so let's go looking, and you can see, you know, how it's coming up here. And then if you have a goal set, which this site does not yet have, you can see what pages are converting and performing on your goals. At some point, we will do another video on setting goals on your site and trying to get people to, you know, land at certain pages and trying to see how that works. We're not going to do that this second, though. You need to take action. Most people that get exposed to good information do nothing with it. You need to install Google Analytics on your site. You need to start paying attention. You're going to teach yourself how to use it for the most part. You're going to teach yourself where to go and what content to create, what's working now, and how to maximize the, you know, amount of time people are spending on your site. The other thing that I'd like to do is invite you to my boot camp on December 28th, 29th, and 30th. For those of us that are lucky enough to be working a little bit over the holidays, I'm going to do a free 3-day session on how you can make 2010 your best year ever by helping people that you meet on social media. My name is Chris Johnson. I appreciate the time that you spent on this video, and I'll talk to you soon.
Well, I hope you folks enjoyed yourselves. Get you later on down the trail.